Hey everyone, I'm Stephanie and today I'm bringing you my hair care routine. This is a highly requested video, so we are gonna go through what I use in the shower, out of the shower, my heat protectant, dry shampoo, all that jazz. And especially in the last few months, I really realized what you put in your body is just as important as what you put on it. And I've been wanting to talk about this thing for a couple months now. This video is brought to you by Sugarbearhair. I collaborated with them to bring you my hair care routine, and I've been using this for I think a little over 3 months, and this is my 4th bottle. And when Sugarbearhair approached me to collaborate with them for a video, I just thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to speak about this product as well as my other hair products. If I'm using a new product, I like to try it out for at least a month before speaking about it in video at all. And those are for external products like makeup or hair products. So of course for this, I really wanted to give it a go for a few months before speaking about it, and I have noticed some significant differences. So let's just go over the basic stats of this product first. So this is a vegetarian supplement made of 15 vitamins and natural ingredients to promote hair, scalp, nail, skin health. These ingredients include biotin and vitamin B5, and one of the really significant things that I've noticed is a reduction in dandruff in the last couple months. I have dandruff. I think it's a thing that a lot of people deal with every day. And you know, it shouldn't be such a taboo thing, or it shouldn't be so embarrassing, but it can be embarrassing. You're walking around all day and you come home and you see a few flakes and you're thinking like, how long has that been there? Who saw it? It's just very cringy. Just the fact that I feel like I've had a lot less dandruff in the past couple months because of this is so worth it for me. I just, also feel like the hair at my scalp feels really good, and also my nails have been growing like crazy fast. It's really noticeable, and I also feel like they're just thicker and stronger. So I eat 2 of these a day. They're really delicious. Honestly, I wish that the serving size was 4 gummies. Hey Sugar Bear, maybe you should up the serving size. They're really yummy, so there's no issue in scarfing these guys down. You can find these on the Sugarbearhair website as well as Amazon, which is very convenient. And actually at the end of this video, I'm gonna be doing a little giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so before going into the video, I'll talk about my hair type a little bit. My hair is pretty dry from like here down because I've bleached it so many times in the last few years. There was even a point where it was so dry, it just started curling on itself and dying pretty much. So at that point, I realized I really needed to get my hair game strong, and these products have really helped my hair just come back to life. Also, like I said, I have some dandruff issues, just like a lot of people, and I have a product in here that I think would be really useful for a lot of y'all out there. I also have a very, very oily scalp, so it's just like a combination of everything. I think it's a very like Asian hair type where you have dandruff, but also you have a really oily scalp. Like I can take a shower, go to sleep with my hair dry, and wake up and my scalp looks pretty slick. So that's how oily it can be. So there we go. We have the 411 on my hair type. We're gonna continue into the products now. Starting off with shampoo, I have my Alterna Replenishing Moisture Shampoo, which nourishes and restores dry hair. I've gone through like 5 or 6 bottles of this. It does not strip your hair of color, and it also leaves your scalp and hair feeling moisturized, so it's not stripping at all. When I wash my hair, I actually kind of back up into the water, holding my hair out of the water. I get this going in my scalp, I scrub it a little bit, and then I let my hair go and let the water just run through. And just that leaves the ends feeling clean, leaves everything feeling really good. So I have no complaints on this. If you're looking for just a very straightforward, non-irritating, moisturizing shampoo, look into this one. Like I've said a few times now, I deal with dandruff, and this is hands down the best dandruff shampoo I have ever used. This one is by Fido. It is the Phythiol Intense Anti-Dandruff Treatment Shampoo. In order for this to be very effective, you have to use it in the correct way. So this is a double wash situation. So you put some in your hand, put it into your damp hair, and you rinse it out. And right after you rinse it out, you do it again. The first time, it doesn't lather at all, but for some reason, the second time, this really nice lather happens, and then you leave it in for a few minutes. And I think during that time, I think it just like breaks down dead skin a little bit. And when you rinse it out, your scalp is like squeaky clean, but not completely like parched. It isn't stripped. And I used to use this maybe once a week or once every week and a half. Currently, I've been using it maybe once a month at this point. But yeah, if you ever feel like you have any buildup or just a lot of dandruff happening, you can turn to this one and it will really clean it out. I have 2 conditioners that I use. I usually wash my hair every 3rd day, 4th if I can swing it, but that's pretty rare. I will alternate between a deep conditioner and a hair mask, and the deep conditioner I use is the Amika Nourishing Mask. And I know this is called a mask, but to me, this is more of a deep conditioner because when I show you the mask, like that is a mask. So the way that I use conditioner in the shower is I will obviously shampoo my hair first, really wring out as much water as possible, put the conditioner into my hair, put my hair up in a bun, leave it in there for the rest of my shower, doing my body and whatnot, and then rinse it out with cold water. I use cold water pretty much on my hair as much as possible. The thing that I really look for in a conditioner is something that sticks to the hair. If it feels like it's just rinsing out immediately after I apply it, you know, that's not a good conditioner to me. And this one really sticks so nicely. It sticks to every single strand, and when you're rinsing it out, you can feel like even though you're rinsing out the conditioner, the hair strands themselves feel really moisturized. You get out of the shower, same deal, and it smells really awesome too. The scent is Sea Buckthorn Berry, and I honestly have no idea how to explain this to you. It just smells real nice. The hair mask that I really love is the Davines. I still don't know how to say this company's name. This is the Minu hair mask. I've talked about this before. This stuff is so thick. Here, I'll open the packaging for you so you can check it out. And like I said, it just sticks to the hair. Just look at that. Turning it upside down, nothing is happening. It is just like goop that sticks to your hair, and when you put it in, you try and leave it in for, I would say 10 minutes, I think, at least 10 minutes while you're doing other stuff, and when you rinse this out, your hair is moisturized. But I just wouldn't really recommend doing this like every day though, because it is so thick and it sticks to the hair so much. If you use it too much, I think it would really weigh down your hair. So I probably use it more than you're supposed to every other shower. But like I said, my hair is really damaged, really dry at the ends, so I can use as much moisture as I can get. Once I'm out of the shower, I use a couple products. I've been really loving Living Proof. I have actually 3 Living Proof products to show y'all in this video. The first one is this Living Proof Prime Style Extender, and you're supposed to just be able to put this all over your damp hair after you get out of the shower. I usually just do it mostly the bottom 2/3 of my hair, and this really just helps smooth out the hair, especially if you are blow drying your hair. I can get a lot of frizzies, like I have a few today, but it can get pretty intense sometimes all around, and this really just helps smooth out the hair, just like lock in the curls better, lock in whatever style you're doing better, and it just generally feels like I'm locking in the moisture from my shower. The second Living Proof product that I really like is the Living Proof Fresh Cut Split End Mender. I'll lay this on top of the Prime Style Extender, but just on the ends, and it really does exactly what it says it does. It makes your split ends kind of just like come together and not look super frayed. Like I didn't even get a cut when I dyed my hair a couple days ago with my friend Yumi, and I feel like my hair is looking pretty good still. I haven't cut it in at least 2.5 months, and I've just been using this one really religiously. I'll also not only use it right out of the shower, but pretty much every day that I have a style where I'm wearing my hair down, and I'll just run it through my dry hair through the ends, and it really just makes the ends look nice. So it's definitely a really nice product from Living Proof. The last product from Living Proof is the Nightcap Overnight Perfector, and I've also spoken about this a few times in videos. If I haven't talked enough about locking moisture into the hair, here's another one. I probably use this currently every other week. There was a point in time where I was using it every week, and you definitely could. I use about 5 to 7 pumps in my hand, work it through, especially the ends, throw my hair up into a bun, and sleep in it. And this stuff just absorbs immediately into your hair. It is a great hair mask just because of that, because I think I've used other hair masks in the past where my hair just feels real oily, or it doesn't feel like any product is being absorbed, and then it transfers to my pillows or my sheets, and that is just not a good situation. The first time I used this, I thought that it wasn't gonna do anything because it absorbed so quickly. And then the next morning when I went to go take a shower and I rinsed it out, my hair was just so soft and just Yeah, it just really works wonders. This combination of all these moisturizing products have really just brought my hair back to life. So if you're really looking for an overnight hair mask, I really do recommend this one. Another one you could do is just coconut oil. I've done that a lot in the past as well, but that's definitely something that you have to be careful of. You just have to be very conservative with the amount of oil that you put into your hair, or you could put a towel down on top of your pillow if that's an issue. But yeah, the oil can kind of get all over the place, but with this one, you won't have to worry about that. Final countdown, I have 2 more products, and they are Bumble and Bumble products. The first one is this Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Heat UV Protective Primer. I've talked about this one in the past as well. If you are putting heat directly onto your hair, especially with heat tools like curling your hair, it is so important to put a layer of something in between your hair and that heat, because those tools can get hot and it will just straight up burn your hair. I've done it in the past. I've been using this one for a good, at least 1.5 years. As you can see, the product is down to here. What I'll do is I'll just kind of spray it all up in the ends, rub it in, work it up my hair, maybe even 2/3 up my hair. I'll even spray some just in my hands, rub my hands together, put it in my hair, let my hair just soak it in for a couple minutes before using heat. I'll use this before blow drying as well as curling my hair, straightening, anything, and I just really feel like it helps my hair retain moisture. You know when you're like curling your hair and even though it's dry, you just see like steam coming off of the hair curler and you're like, no. This really helps with that. My last product is my holy grail dry shampoo, and I do not use that term lightly. This is the Bumble and Bumble Pret-A Powder. This is the best dry shampoo I've ever used in my life, and I have used a lot of dry shampoos. Like I said, my scalp is oily, so on non-shampoo days, I absolutely have to use a dry shampoo. This is a powder dry shampoo. You just sprinkle it into your scalp very lightly and just rub it in. If you use this a little bit at a time, you really don't have to worry about any kind of white cast if you have dark hair. And obviously, I have very dark hair right now, and if you use it correctly, you won't have issues with that. It just absorbs the oil so well and is non-irritating. I've used a lot of dry shampoos before where it just really irritates my scalp. My scalp obviously is very, very moody, can be pretty sensitive. This will not irritate it, and like I said, my hair is so oily. Sometimes I'll wash my hair during the daytime. Before going to bed, I'll put some of this on my scalp and I'll wake up, and that just prevents me from being oily for that morning. I'll probably have to apply a little bit later on in the afternoon, but yeah, this is just a lifesaver. All right, y'all, those were all the products I use on my hair. Thank you so much to Sugarbearhair for supporting me in this video. On to the giveaway. If you head over to my site, you'll get all the giveaway details. 3 different people will win 3 bottles each of Sugarbearhair, as well as a really cute little hairbrush. And yes, I have a website. I'm trying to start doing like blog posts on there because I have a lot of things that are going on in my house I wouldn't necessarily make a video for. So if you head over there, you can check that out. All the information and links in this video are in the description box down below. I really appreciate all your support. I honestly couldn't do this without you. If you like this video, please subscribe. It would really mean the world to me. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.